Hello, I'm Nick Briggs, and you're listening to the legend of the travelling TARDIS. I say travelling time lord.
Do it again. Just do it again. Just for the
Okay.
just for the sake. Go ahead, Nick.
Hello, I'm Nicholas Briggs, and this is the legend of the travelling TARDIS.
Hello, fellow Whovians, and welcome to the Traveling TARDIS on this, the day of the Traveling TARDIS. I am the host with the most. No, I'm not. I'm just here. Paparazzo Dave Chapman, welcome everybody. Have we got a day for you? Because today is the Traveling TARDIS's 14th birthday. Woo! I would make a thing, but I turned off the reactions on my camera, so I can't even set. I wonder if I can do that. It's going to be a great day. Absolutely fabulous. And if I do this, and I do this, and I do... I have to turn it on. Yay, us! There we go. Balloons. Hee! Happy birthday to us. So anyways, it's going to be a great day. We've got some great friends here. We're going to look at some of our favorite pictures from the past with the Traveling TARDIS, and some of our own favorite stuff with Larry Van Mersbergen, the Doctor Who collector himself. So let's get started here. Let's bring in first our wonderful Reverend Amagon. Hey, Tom.
Dave.
Tom. Yeah.
Blue milk.
Blue milk. Gotta love that. I don't have blue milk. I just have water. I'm not as exciting as you. And next up from the TARDIS archives, Michelle, how you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Yay! Having a good day?
Yes, I am.
Excited for this show?
Yes, I am.
Excellent. Let's go to the other side of the pond. Candyman.
I haven't got a blue milk, but I've got a Burger King Mandalorian Grogu changing color cup.
Oh, nice.
So colder it gets, the darker the color.
Nice. I'm going to go see that over the weekend. I'm excited for that.
I can't. I'm so gutted.
No, if everyone gets it watched, depending on when we do it, we might do a live bonus episode of Happiness Patrol. The idea has been floated. We just haven't confirmed it because we don't know people. Speaking of Happiness Patrol, let's bring in one of my favorite people, Melanie Dean. How you doing?
Doing great. Cannot believe it's been 14 flipping years.
Right?
Yeah, right. No. But yeah, hopefully we can for one of our little the Happiness Patrol, hopefully we'll be doing a Mandalorian Grogu, seeing when we can fit it in. But enough of that. Let's talk. Keep bringing all the awesome people in. Let's talk TARDIS.
All right. Well, let's bring in the reason we're here. The big man himself, our founder, our showrunner, Mr. Christian Basil. How you doing, my friend?
I would have laughed if you brought in Gadget. What was that all about?
He's not Who News yet.
Seriously? Well, welcome, folks. Yep. Today is the 14th birthday of the Traveling TARDIS. Now, I have to explain it to you because there's so many dates going on when the show podcast started, when the show YouTube channel started. So to just clarify, God, why can't I just get a normal?
Normal is overrated.
You know, I'm just going to tear down this damn curtain. It's
No,
Gorbachev, tear down this wall. So
Stole my line.
today was the day on 2012 that we started the Facebook page, which officially kicked things off for the Traveling TARDIS. And I just noticed I don't even have the Traveling TARDIS with me. This is pretty bad.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I have a birthday boys sitting in a corner taking a nap. So okay, I'll get him in a minute there. But
We'll get him during Hulu News or something.
Today, I'm
No, tell us the truth. You left it in the bathroom.
Oh,
It's bigger on the inside, but I'm borrowing Chrissy's cup today because I'm having coffee to try to wake back up from a long day at work. So thank you everybody for joining us. We hope you have a great time, and take it away, Dave. Who else?
All right, we've got the Who Collector, our special guest for the day, Larry Van Mersbergen. Welcome back, good sir.
Welcome.
Yay!
Oh, hello. Glad to be here for my third appearance on the show. Thank you and happy birthday.
Thank you.
So glad to have you back. We're going to show off some of our stuff. So you can comment on it.
Sure. I've got some things too.
So it doesn't get lost. I've got a quick question for you from the audience here.
Sure.
I would ask Larry, how many miniature TARDISes have you collected so far?
Oh gosh, I've got a few. Probably, I think about 10 or 11 somewhere. 12 if you count the chess piece from the 92 Danbury set. So that's a mini TARDIS as well.
That's awesome. That's incredible. All right. And let's see. What is left? What is left is Gadget. So we might as well get things rolling fast here. And let's do some Who Knew news.
Gadget. Oh, Gadget! Yeah.
You're on mute, Gadget.
I remember Fishy. Yep. This came after because the chameleon circuit. Remember the joke we were saying? The chameleon circuits were broke. That's why we got different TARDISes.
I'll give it a little bit of a brief explanation about the. Wait, I don't have my camera on. It's great.
You don't have your.
I don't. I told you I need the coffee. I need the coffee right now. It's just things are just not working out there. Where's God? What? Yeah, there's little boy Blue. Finally, there you go. 14-year-old birthday boy. Happy birthday.
he turned gray.
He turned gray. That's right.
Like all of us.
Gray.
And mine collected a little soot.
There's a lot of things he's collected over time. So he's seen the pavement at least 300 or 400 times. So I'm like, this thing, poor little thing. There you go.
And he swam with the fishes.
And when we first started the Traveling TARDIS, the original concept of the Traveling TARDIS was me influencing people around the world to get a TARDIS and take pictures around it. So somebody in China, they would take a picture around the Great Wall. Somebody in the UK could probably take it around Stonehenge, or somewhere around the world that we could get together. Well, that the best laid plans didn't come out and have come and gone. But going back to Gadget, where is he? There you go.
Yeah.
Going back to Gadget, she followed in the footsteps. We actually did have a crew of like 4 or 5 people that had their own TARDISes.
We had UK, I think. We had UK, me, and I think we had one in California and the Midwest, I think, too.
Yep, we had one in Tennessee.
Yeah.
And she just actually chatted with me just recently. But
Oh my God, how is she?
She's doing okay. She had a kid. But
Oh.
yep, she had a kid. Well, I mean, this is like years back. I was, occasionally you'll have Facebook tell you, oh, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And she had a kid and everything, but for whatever reason, she stopped moving the Traveling TARDIS in her place. But there are a few pictures of it in Tennessee. I think it was actually somewhere in Nashville.
Couple of cool spots. Yeah. When she went to the Opry, I think she went to.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the cool one. She liked my Comic-Con ones because that's when it debuted, and everybody was like, "What is it?" And it was the biggest hit from New York Comic-Con at the Beige. Yep.
So if you see any TARDISes on here that you don't recognize, are not the traveling TARDIS. They are big cousins of the traveling TARDIS, and this is.
I told you, mine got a little soot. It collected some soot. And all the anime fans will get that.
Soot's bright.
But we're going to see. I'm going to start up cracking up laughing because I think we were the only ones that did watch Doctor Who because Nashuti, his monologue. Oh my God, I was cracking up laughing. I wanted to see the whole episode because he just literally killed it because he was talking about how he broke out in Sex and the City, I was also friends with Asa, who's on with him. So we were like talking about that and everything, right? Well, on another show I was on and stuff. And that was his first breakout. Then he did the Barbie movie and stuff. But then he goes, thank you to the 12 people who watched Doctor Who. And he says, I don't know why they even regenerated me into Billy Piper. And he gave that look to the camera and stuff and everything. He's confused too as well. And stuff, and he just went on and he ripped through. It was hysterical and stuff. And his parents are proud. They got a doctor in the family based on what he said and all this stuff. So it was a fun monologue. And I wish that if you have Peacock TV, you can see it right now and everything because they just released it today so that you can watch it. And I heard he dressed as Shrek for one scene. I heard he did other things and stuff. But to bash Doctor Who and everything. I'm like, so who are the 12? And I'm like, yep, Legend of Traveling TARDIS. We were watching it and stuff. But even crazier, like I warned you guys, stop crashing computers because I wanted to go so bad. But David Tennant was on live with Kelly and Mark. He basically actually remembered one of his fans because he said, hi, Ashley, in the audience and everything. So she was in shock. And he talked about all the stuff we talked about here, where it's White Rabbit, Red Rabbit, that show that he's going to be in where they give him the play, and he has to do it on the spot. He was talking about Rivals. He was talking about all the stuff he's doing, how his daughter's in Rivals. And he just gave a wonderful performance and everything was pretty cool and stuff that a lot of fans, even some people I've talked to that after they saw the show were like, oh, I wish I could have got his autograph. Some people did, but they had to rush him off to do other things and stuff. And then it's a little bit, how do I say heartbreaking? Those of you that remember, how do I put it? Peter Cushing's Doctor Who, the spinoff and everything, the serial, the alternate, now canon, now whatever. Actress Jill Curzon passed away. She was in Daleks Invasion Earth 2150 AD.
Hello.
87. And she played the role of Louise, the niece of the time traveler. And it's interesting. It was pretty cool. I remember catching them on Saturday mornings right after Bugs Bunny, you'd see it. And it's just sad that she passed away, natural causes. And 87, not bad. She has books out. She's been in the documentary for the Daleks. And I hope you guys check her out because it has become canon. And I wish that they could do a cool way to throw back to this series now and everything. But if those of you that are looking for the land and the sea, keep swimming. Just keep digging, swimming, because it ain't landing anywhere. It basically, Disney did not renew anything for June per se in that category, but they technically do still have to honor the Christmas contract and this part of the contract. So maybe it'll be around Christmas time. Maybe it'll be with the next. Remember, there's quarterlies of when shows come out. So maybe with the fall season, who knows? But we ain't seeing air or sea anytime soon and stuff. So that's it for the news, except for happy anniversary to the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS and all the people that attended cons, ventures with us and everything. Some of the cosplayers even said, if it wasn't for you guys, my cosplay wouldn't be out there. So I'm glad we did this because it brings joy to people, And look, you're at 100-something K, right? I think what are we at, 118 now?
118, I think.
Yeah, 118.
Yeah. Spawned off a podcast and really
it's crazy.
Let's give a
crazy
little blue. Yeah, he doesn't look the same as he did day one. He looks.
No, I think you had. I saw your first picture, and I was like, "Yeah, that was a bright blue."
He was little boy blue. Now he's little boy gray. So I guess he ages over time.
Mm-hmm.
So poor thing. And
Much like Jack.
No, he's steely blue.
I meant for some reason there is kind of like a blue tint that shows up every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
But he still got his blue leftovers. But yeah, happy birthday, you little. He's taken me a lot of places, got me in a lot of troubles, got me thrown out of places. So I just
have Chrissy touch him up again.
That sounds bad.
Oh, you can tell him the story that he was once touched up.
Well, okay. Well,
I remember when she touched him up. It looked good.
Yeah.
Did he agree to being touched up?
Oh,
It's not like he's got a choice or anything. He just, he's not got any way to tell me. So, the story goes is that it was originally blue, and over time, I think after the
mermaid
second or third year, the blue started coming off, started chipping off, and Chrissy would actually take it and repaint it, and it would not only chip off where it was painted, but more chipping was coming off, and it looked like it was. I kind of thought it was like war TARDIS. It was like war torn, but now it just looked like utter crap after a while. And then Chrissy one night decided she took the TARDIS and then she stripped it of all the paint just to get it because it didn't have primer on it. So there was nothing in the paint holding on to the TARDIS. So she was going to put primer on it and repaint it blue. And then I think it was Downtown Disney, Melanie. I think it was Downtown Disney. I took this back and it was a complete change because if you see the TARDIS, we didn't have the space for the pictures, but I'll try to see if I can find some classic TARDIS stuff. When you see the pictures of the TARDIS, it's a silhouette when it was blue. You could only make out the TARDIS, but could not see it. And when she decided to take,
I'm keeping that one.
Sorry, so it was blue. And it'd be a silhouette, but when it became gray or this silver or whatever you want to call it, it started to absorb the colors. So if it was outside where it was red, it would actually absorb red and became its own character. A lot of this was influenced by Halloween Horror Nights, where it was just terrifying. You can actually see some of the pictures out there. Take a picture of it, and it would just come out. Whoa. I wasn't expecting that at all. So, Larry, I got this now 14 years ago, and I literally went on Amazon, typed in the words diecast TARDIS, and this is how it all started. Do you recognize this kind of TARDIS by any chance?
I do. Yeah, I remember when that came out. I talked about it on a Christmas show a while back because they were popular around Christmas time for gifts. There were, but I've seen them.
Not mine. We got to get you two together someday. Speaking of which, Gadget, is there any more news?
No, unless you guys got something really cool or anything. But like I said, pick up some Big Finish audio, and hopefully we hear something. But like I said, you can film without actors right now, so just let it be and. Just watch your screens and hairstyles. That's all I ever tell anybody. Watch screens and hairstyles. Especially when David Tennant said he made an edgy cut to his hair. And that's honest. That is honest on live and with Kelly and Mark. So maybe. I mean, he's doing Rivals. How can he have that haircut in Rivals? Or maybe it's the new movie he's in or the Rabbit one. We don't know.
Gadget, hold perfectly still. Go to your right just a little bit. There, now you have a new ear in your. you got a new right ear and a new left ear. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, the cat's right there. That's my pet alert for now until we get Yeah, she's like I can't bend anymore. But yeah, there's our
And Plushie has been all over the place in New York, so you definitely want to check out.
It's actually been to England.
Really?
It went to the UK.
Yeah.
It made it through customs.
Oh, jeez.
It made it through even with the battery pack. back in it, it made it through customs. I didn't even think the batteries are just dead. It's just like, where's the batteries? Yeah,
well,
the battery pack.
It actually did something. What did it do? Vibrate?
It used to make noise. It would make the TARDIS noise.
The dematerialization noise. Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about the dust. Yeah.
That's okay.
It's got mini me.
Yes, I even got the USB port thing up here on the computer right now.
What sound did you expect it to make?
It would light up. That's why you can't see it right now. It would light up and it would make the like the noise, that the brakes are still on, as River says.
Like Billy Piper coming out of the TARDIS. Oh, hello.
Wait, does this one still? No, this one doesn't work either. The batteries are dead in this one too. Yeah.
They've been squished.
Yeah, and then I got this. I mean, I got
All 15.
I make sure I have a traveling TARDIS that can travel.
Hey, Christian.
Yeah.
I think I got this. There's your OG TARDIS.
That's
2013.
Yes, that's OG TARDIS. And that's, I think
Halloween
Chrissy
Horror
started
Nights.
painting it in some places. You can see where it's a little darker. That's where she was painting it to try to keep it going. But the primer there was no primer. So that's the original OG. Thank you, Melanie, for that. That's
very welcome.
But as I mentioned, went to Halloween Horror Nights and became its own character. And I would actually go to Halloween Horror Nights, and people would be asking me for the TARDIS. There were actual, I think they call them team members, not cast members, team members out there.
Mhm.
And they would actually send me a text going, Christian, I'm going to be over here. Make sure the TARDIS is over here with me. I'm like, okay. So more popular than me, right, Dave?
Yes. And really more popular than me, too. Because I had Baby Boy Blue there in the UK at MegaCon. Not MegaCon, at MCM London. And people recognized the traveling TARDIS, not me. I'm labeled. I have my name on my back. And
You're
they
that writer
recognize
guy.
the TARDIS. Not as just a TARDIS, but as the traveling TARDIS.
And you said you were sitting at a table and somebody walked up to you and goes,
yeah,
the traveling TARDIS? I'm just like, it's not even in the same country where it originally is. It's in the UK. And for it to show up over there.
Yeah, I was prepping to do the live video, one of the live videos I did from MCM, and yeah, they recognized it, and I think I actually got them onto the live video at some point too, just kind of a quick cameo in there, found them. Oh. But yeah, no, that was weird. It was like, I'm famous. No, I'm not. I'm adjacent to the famous one.
You're famous to osmosis.
Exactly.
Have TARDIS will travel. I'm famous now.
And honestly, the TARDIS has brought me so much joy and travel opportunities and whatnot. So I mean, I'm so humbled and so grateful to be part of this show. I really am. It's brought so much joy to the world and to me specifically.
For those of you who are not familiar,
Pinky.
He's over there.
Happy.
Happy TARDIS.
This is the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive that Melanie managed to obtain for me.
I got that early for that for you.
Yes, and I'm super grateful for it. And I don't travel with this one, but I should. But I keep him here. Normally he's up in that corner next to my Garfield and my Cobalt. But I brought him down here so he was within reach. Mm-hmm. But I mean, just to throw up pictures, because we can throw up pictures. I'm gonna, I had the opportunity to go to the Operation
that's
Contract.
right, yes.
And that was I took a bunch of pictures there, and I got to actually do a bunch of filming. They took me on a tour behind the scenes of it. I actually went through it twice and got to do some filming for some review stuff for the rathole.ca, and some great pictures from the traveling TARDIS. I think those are on the Facebook page. Oh, yeah. And a picture we all recognize because it's in the credits.
Yeah.
I got to meet Simon and Tony. Mm-hmm. And we went out for the day and we kind of just hung out and spent some good time together, and it was such a meaningful day. And so that wouldn't have been possible without the traveling TARDIS. So I'm so grateful. I've got others in here, but we don't have to. You know what? I am going to do it because I can. This doesn't have Little Boy Blue in it, but this is a great picture from MegaCon.
Oh God, that was the 10th anniversary, and MegaCon did it on the day as well of the 10th anniversary. We got to take the stage over there, so thank you, MegaCon, for giving us the opportunity to do that and talk about Doctor Who.
Christian, you have awesome. Is there one of my pictures that I'm standing by the Doctor Who experience in mind that I sent you?
When we go into the show Prime, I actually the pictures you sent me. Yeah, I picked my 3 favorite, and one of them. You weren't expecting, because I was looking at this and it's like, I really like this picture. I'm gonna put it up out there. So
okay.
Well, I'm sorry, I forgot we're still in the Who News. I'm sorry, we were not in the show Prime. We should push the button. Yeah, we should push the button.
Okay, we're out of the news.
There we go. Now we can. Now where was I? You've been here 3 this.
Where was I?
Where was I?
Seriously, Larry, we're professional. I know you.
I know you are. This is enjoyable.
This is make it look real. Just make it look real.
Exactly.
Right.
So today, for those of you just joining us, welcome to the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS. We're celebrating our 14th year in existence. Not the podcast. We are celebrating 14 years of this little metal. Okay. This little metal guy right here. Exactly. I just can't put him in. I am surprised. I don't want to
get you a baby carrier.
I don't want to jinx it, but 14 years of that little metal thing, basically the Mickey Mouse icon of everything that came to be it the Facebook page, the YouTube channel, all the pictures that you see. And I only have a couple things because we couldn't fit in the StreamYard. I might pull it up on the Facebook page so people can see. But somebody was asking how many celebrities you got, and I was like going up and I'm bringing my phone. I kept scrolling. And I kept scrolling, and I kept scrolling. And like
that. I was going to say you could probably we could fit 1 or 2 more pictures in there. I deleted the ones I just showed. Oh no, we don't have that many. No. We don't have that room for that. That's a bring it up on the Facebook page for sure.
For sure.
Yeah, well, I'll bring up the Facebook page, and then we'll show. If anybody wants to sit there and count, go nuts.
Count how many albums we have on there.
God,
so we absolutely invite anyone that's watching from the YouTube or from YouTube and everywhere else. And if you're watching on the Facebook page after the show, go onto the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS Facebook page, go to photos, and you can just keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, and you will see lots of photos for the past 13 years, and you will see all the different color iterations of the TARDIS.
You know what? When we come back from commercial break, I'll go ahead and pull up the Facebook page, and then we'll show them a little snippet. And we're here with Larry from the Doctor Who the Doctor Who Collector. You can check him out on there. Yes, you can check him out on the TikTok. Where's the best place you want people to see you, Larry?
If you want to see the full experience, the TikTok channel is the way to go. But the website is DoctorWhoCollectors.com. I'm also on Facebook and all those other socials, but you can find me just about anywhere.
Got it. All righty. Well, without further ado, Dave, if you don't mind, we'll go ahead and commercial break. When we return, we're going to be
seems reasonable.
We're going to be talking with Larry about our favorite Doctor Who merch that we have. And Larry will give a little bit of snippet, and then we'll also go ahead and talk about our favorite pictures from the Traveling TARDIS Whoniverse. I guess that's the best way we can call it out there in the ether. And when we return, and thank you for joining us on our 14th celebration of the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS. We'll be right back.
Pull the lever, Crunk.
Right back.
Oh, that's me.
I didn't listen to that voicemail. I'll tear open that letter you sent. Don't you tell your friends I want you back. I gotta leave you now unread, because you've already said those words that switch my heart to dead from loving you. So you'll stay ghosted and I'll stay focused on sewing clothes. The spell stays unspoken, a dark silhouette of a marked man and broken.
tired of toxic fandoms? Do you wish we could go back to being happy? So do we. We created the Happiness Patrol to get away from all of the toxicity in fandoms, in life, and so we decided we wanted to do a show about something that makes us happy. And in our second season, that's movies that make us happy. So join myself, Cameron, Scott, Jessica, and Melanie on Happiness Patrol at youtube.com/@happinesspatrolshow.
So what's your favorite Western? Is it this one or maybe one of these? Is it a revisionist Western, an anti-Western, or maybe it's an all-time classic? Whether your favorite Western is in black and white, vibrant Technicolor, a spaghetti Western, a neo-Western, a comedy, or maybe it's only really Western in spirit. Whatever it is, this is the podcast dedicated to determining the top 100 Westerns of all time. Every second Monday on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. It's Horses on Film.
I'm author Mark Muncy.
And I'm author Erica Lance.
And this is Eerie Travels. Greetings, travelers.
Join us as we travel through folklore, myths, monsters, legends, and dark history.
Now, we'll be your guide to the spooky side of reality as we discuss cryptids, paranormal, and all things preternatural.
Sometimes we find the truth is way scarier than fiction.
We're on twice a week on your favorite podcast platforms, including iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, and YouTube.
We have amazing guests from all of the areas of the strange and unusual, including witnesses, investigators, and more.
Yeah, with Erica's curiosity and ridiculous array of pop culture and true crime knowledge.
And Mark's decades of experience diving into folklore and the legends with the truth that's behind them.
Yeah, so join us, travelers, as we take you to the edge of reality, and we'll see you on the other side.
Hello, I'm Sadie Miller, and this is The Legend of the Travelling Tardis.
The word spaghetti Western, I'm thinking of can of Chef Boyardee with a cowboy hat on top of it. That's just how
It's what traveling TARDIS. With traveling TARDIS.
Pepperoni.
That's crazy. We are back. That threw me off, Kristen. That's hilarious. That's
sorry.
That's okay. I ran and got a couple extra things during the break. Then I'm like, hey, wait a minute, I don't have that out here. But
I had to do commercials. I can do anything.
Exactly. So here's what we're gonna do, Christian. We're gonna switch this over. We're gonna give you control of the show. You can run the thing. You know what you want.
It'll run the thing.
And it is your show. At the end of the day, I'm grateful to host it most weeks, but this is your show, and I think because it is the anniversary, I think it is only right that you take over that hosting position.
He's just making you do the work.
I know, because I made him do the work for a while. So for those of you joining us, welcome to the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS. Thank you for joining us wherever you are. If you're watching the YouTube, the Facebook page, Rumble, thank you for supporting us. We have the wonderful Larry, and I'm going to butcher the heck out of it, Van Mersbergen.
Hey, first try. Nice one.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got Larry from the Doctor Who Collectors, and we're going to be, for our 14th anniversary, not the podcast, our little blue box, we're going to be showing our Doctor Who merch, and Larry's going to give a little take on that. And you know what? Without further ado, let's go ahead and go clockwise. We'll start with the lovely Reverend Amagon.
Sure. He's got Pocky.
Oh, poor Tom. He pushes all the buttons, and
now I'm pushing his.
now you're pushing his. Yep.
Oh no, this one's no, never. That was the wrong one.
Don't have much to say about that one.
Yeah. A friend of my friend. So
yeah.
But besides all the customs I carry, many, many customs, like that shows off because my brother in the UK took the 7th Doctor's character options TARDIS and made me the 8th Doctor's.
Oh, yes.
Great detail.
Oh, wow.
Very nice.
Actually had the... Oh, yeah, he wrote that he made it. It had the sound effects and everything in it. But over time, I forget. And besides customs of me as the Doctor, Daleks and such, besides all the Target books, all the books that are available, all the Talking K9. Guess what? I kept in the closet. So I kept outside in the hallway next to the closet. You know, always a fun one to have the TARDIS tuner, which at the time, back in the day, I paid $75 for.
That's a great price to pay for it today if you can get it. But you can't.
I had this because it is an AM FM tuner, I think. Because it was a radio, I did have it tuned in all the time to listen to my little radio stations and such. So,
and it's still in the box, right? Or have you opened it yet?
I take it out of the box. Of course, it's been used.
Okay.
But it's still, wrapped up, sealed nicely, and
with the box, it's significant. Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's beautiful.
With the radio lights, Morse warp, and laser beam. So what, babe?
That's what that looked like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
My uncle turned that into a Star Trek device.
Oh my God.
Thank you. Yeah.
That's right. We're playing all the hits of the 70s, 80s, and 90s from Gallifrey, all your favorite classics.
Admittedly, the package design on that for the box one, it's in great shape, but I'm just like taken aback at how vibrant that they really hit the color in that on the box itself. And usually stuff that's this age isn't nearly this vibrant. So it's like they must have really were smart and put a UV coating on this.
If you look at Tom Baker a little closer, he's going a little megloss on his picture on his
from they took that from the title sequence directly. Yeah.
Stop, please. Stop. What else you got, Tom?
Again, besides custom character options and such, that's everything is somewhere. Who knows where? It's anywhere. That's where. Oh my God, no. So for bringing out purposes, besides getting out all the character options, figures, and the customs, TARDIS, Christmas tree, TARDIS thing here, the 3D printed TARDIS for myself. Again, action figures that look like me. Davros actually holding the head of me. So I couldn't get the plastic was different. Again, the larger Talking K9, which you flip a disc over, he had other sounds, more voices to him. I need someone to do a repro with a sticker because that was worn. I just kind of like filled it in.
Yeah.
The pewter heads of 1 through 6 on the nice wooden base. I got.
Oh yeah, I've got one of those.
I couldn't get the second one with the aliens.
Not that. Yeah.
Anything that was newer and common. That was back in the day when the Intergalactic Trading Company, Intergalactic Comics and Collectibles was still around.
Mm-hmm.
I went to the trading company, sold all my Star Wars stuff. The trading for Doctor Who paperbacks.
Yeah.
But I got some little toys here and there, which they had available. I passed on the Mego TARDIS because it was kind of broken in there and they didn't have the actual figures. So that was my thing. And so when it came about, the first thing from character options was the electronic bank for the 9th Doctor. My mom's coworker brought it from England over on the plane, held it in her lap on the plane to bring it to me. So the first thing that we were able to get for Doctor Who there. Again, just a lot of customs. Lots and lots of customs. I even have a camouflage painted TARDIS, which I thought, okay, that's obscure. I'll bring that again one day, but that's Besides sonic screwdrivers painted and bits and pieces like I put together. I own
Sure.
Sonic.
So, speaking of obscure, what's the hardest piece of Doctor Who merchandise that you've been trying to get and you just can't find, right? What's the toughest one to find that you've been trying to hit?
If you can find a copy of An Unearthly Child in hardcover from '81 that doesn't look like a truck ran over it, that's the hardest thing to find right now. And there's a guy out there with one with it looks like a light car ran over it for about $800. So they're for some reason they never got sold to the U.S. and only 3,000 were made and nobody's parting with them. So that's a kind of a hard one to get. The Day of the Daleks collector plate, only 30 were made because pre-sales just didn't hit target. So 30 were sent out. Has beautiful artwork from the episode on there. I've only seen pictures of it, but that one would be tough to find as well. But those are two off the top of my head that I can think of. The TARDIS tuner that he just showed, those are getting a little bit more available now. The price has come down to about $250 on those, but for a while they were going for $500.
I would not give mine up. That's all.
I've got mine. It's not in the box, but it works. So they're really nice.
I forgot. I did have my it's underneath all my stuff. This is not the one that's borrowed. This is the one I actually bought.
Oh, the Lung Barrow, yeah.
The reproduction.
Oh god, geez, 200. I actually.
Oh yeah.
The fan club version.
I'm kicking myself to this day, Larry, because somebody had Lungbarrow at a convention. It was $30.
Oh,
this was like,
yeah.
This was like years ago. This is like ancient.
I didn't pay that much, but I paid a bit, and this was again from the fan club, so this one's even harder to find.
Yeah, that's even tougher to find, and Virgin Publishing, of course, no longer in existence. So the reproduction of those books are still, possible. They're all in PDF format online, but Lungbarrow.
It's not the same.
Lungbarrow is still one that it's hard to find. I just did a TikTok video on my Lungbarrow because somebody had requested it, and I bought it when it came out, and it's still in its original condition. But the ones that are getting harder to find after that are the new adventure ones that don't feature the Doctor, the Bernie Summerfield line that lasted about 12 books. But nice stuff.
I also bought the customs off of eBay of the two characters. So one day I will display the two characters in front of the book.
Yeah,
but that's one day. One day I shall be done.
One day.
Well, the hands of the clock keep moving, and we're going to go over to Melanie. Next up, what kind of merch do you got? Oh, go for it.
Okay, so we're kind of on the same thread as everyone showing their TARDIS first. This one I purchased in London because I had the wonderful opportunity to go to London with my husband quite a few years back. And I went to the Who shop. And I didn't know of this place because I was still kind of in my infancy of learning. Well, not infancy of learning Who, but at least the merch part of it. And I was introduced to this place by the wonderful and talented and amazing Candyman. And of course, I took the photo. So that's my husband, Candyman, and I cannot remember the proprietor's name to save my life.
It's normally owned by Alex and what's his name?
That's not Alex in the photo. But
that's not Alex. That's Owen.
Owen, yeah. Owen is a very big listener to my show. So
yeah, we've got normally have Owen and Toby who each work behind there, and we've got Alex and what's his
nice.
Just a little. There's that part. And I did my own little thing where I took this one around and took photos of it. So this neat little, you see velour bottom. It's got some nice speckled kind of dirt to it. That's because I put it I sat it in the Thames. So it's been baptized. So that's there's my cousin. Ta-da! So there's the cover.
Very nice.
Now for my things. I like the 6 scale figures. That's my little kind of passion thing. I brought 2 of them down here now.
Okay.
I'm going to show off from a company called Big Chief.
Yep, Big Chief. Yep.
Longer around.
Big Chief gone. Yeah.
Come on, here is my 9th Doctor.
Big Chief gone. Yeah, those are nice. Those are well made. Absolutely. It's a shame they went bankrupt, which is sad, but yeah.
Kind of in the sideshow kind of way of the front is magnetized, so you could pull this part off.
Yep.
And then this becomes I can't say diagram. I want to say diagram, and that's not right.
Diorama. Yeah.
Yes, diaphragm. Yes.
Those are beautiful. Yeah, Big Chief made some really nice things.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's a shame they're gone, but they're very nice. I love Big Chief. They're wonderful. There's a few. I know Alien Entertainment in not far from me in Lombard. They have a couple of those in the display case because he bought 100,000 of them when they came out, and he's putting them out a little at a time.
Yeah. So I have. I also have the Tardis, which there was no way I was going to be able to bring this into that room because that Tardis is huge. Yeah. It's in the other room, but the other one I wanted to show off is, and this is my pride and joy. As they were getting ready for their bankruptcy, they started selling off a lot of their artists.
Yes, they did.
This is my 4th Doctor artist proof. Every time I tried getting one of these, and at the time you could, pre-order and all that, and they would have the actor sign the plate. Tom signed the plate on this one.
He did, yeah.
Oh.
And you're gonna. Sorry again. I'm not.
I can see it. Yeah.
But yeah. So ta-da!
Beautiful.
There's Tom. This is my pride and joy, and I know the plate you can see on the bottom and it's signed, but I just know it's in here and I love it and I'm happy. Usually on the wall I have them usually displayed all on the side, except this one still has the sleeve where they had signed the gentleman who was, running the company, and then it's the number. So anyway, that's my show and tell.
Very nice.
Such quality. They were so quality.
Yes.
And attention to detail and artistry, because this was before scanning the faces. This was an artist sculpting the faces.
Yeah, it was very good. Unfortunately, production costs and licensing fees just ran them into the ground. It was a shame. It's kind of like what happened with Eagle Moss too. Same type of thing. Good product. Too much, the artistry, the product costs, and the license. So, but beautiful stuff. I love it.
Thank you.
And I actually skipped this, but let me go ahead and bring it. I don't know if we have the pictures up here. So, there's room. I was looking. Oh, okay. So we're also going over the traveling TARDIS pictures that we pick. So, and then I'll jump right back to you, Tom. I think. Did you have some picks, Tom? You got one. Okay. So, Melanie, let's go back. This is the traveling TARDIS. Explain where he's at and how you got this.
Well, this was this was the time where my MegaCon came out after I had booked my flights to London for my anniversary. Oh no, I lied. It was for my anniversary, but it was for Star Wars Celebration. So I'm like, this is awesome. And then MegaCon came out. And my flight was the same night as MegaCon's last day. So
yeah, I remember that.
Christian and
you were gone.
And Dave know this one well. I had to strike MegaCon, load up, get in my car, and make sure I grab Little Boy Blue so that I could take him to London. I think this was Blue's first time to London, because we were cutting it close. So I'll go away. But yeah, we took him to Stonehenge, and we went inside this. I think this is when we went in the circle. I can't remember. But yeah, there's the TARDIS is at Stonehenge here. Nice. A lot of those. So for these ones, I told Christian, I'm like, I'm going to be terrible and just show off the ones that my favorites, the ones I took. So yeah, so Little Boy Blue went to Stonehenge. He went to London. He went to went somewhere in Dorset. He went to like a donkey sanctuary. He went all over. He was living the highlights.
I saw him at the donkey sanctuary.
He was at the
I'm like,
donkey
what?
sanctuary. I just sent so many photos to Christian, and he was just like, "Where? What? Where the heck did you take him?" I'm like, "Don't worry, he's been sterilized. He's fine. He went to a donkey sanctuary in Sidmouth." So yeah,
We gotta superimpose a Matt Smith on this picture somewhere along the way.
Right.
So
yeah.
And we got this picture.
And this would be the TARDIS traveling to Buckingham Palace. So right outside the gates, try to line it up a little well, and yeah. So because at this point, the Queen, long may she reign, rest in peace. She was in because the flag was the correct flag flying, saying that she was in the house. So somewhere, hopefully, within this photo, she's in there.
She's looking out the window and saying, "Hey, look, it's like TARDIS."
Somewhere along the way.
So she was in the house.
She's
So
teeny
she was
tiny.
there.
Get off my lawn. Teeny tiny.
But yeah.
Mentally,
I really love the gate.
Got one more
So.
picture. Got one more picture. This one.
This was actually on London Bridge. Wait, no. I can't remember which one this is. But yeah, it was just right in front of City of London, which I'm like, oh, another one. So there's a lot. Again, go to the Facebook page. You'll see tons of photos that either I took on one of his travels. Dave took many, many, many photos when he absconded with it. And Lord knows for the next 14 years, we're going to still, knock on Christian's door and say, "Hey, I'm going to Germany next. Can I steal him? Can he go on a field trip?" So yeah.
I'm
Very
going to say
nice.
this over and over again. Go ahead, Mark.
I was going to ask Melanie a question. You know that thing you did the first year with MegaCon and leaving it right at the last minute to get on the plane to go to England?
Yeah.
Did you do that exactly the same thing when you came over the second time?
I think I did something similar.
Yes, you did. Have you not learnt?
No, because nothing ever, MegaCon never bloody stays on the same month.
Nope.
Next month, I think it's in
May
March
next year.
again. Huh?
May next year.
It's May next year. I'm sorry. Thank you. Yeah. But yeah, it's always either in the West Concourse or it's North-South. Next year, we know it's in the West. But yeah, it always, just like the traveling TARDIS, MegaCon likes to travel around. So as best laid plan.
Next year will be 50th anniversary. You came over on the 40th.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe I'll come back over next year. Make it a date.
I won't get you any Terrys.
Oh, please do not give me Terrys. Yeah, that was the other thing is as I'm carrying around this TARDIS, I was carrying around 15 kilos of Terry's orange. Poor Mark. While we had to, we made you walk around the entirety of London, but it was absolutely amazing. Stop for a pint. We just had so much fun. It's memories that me and Kevin absolutely treasure, and our friend Amber too.
Tom, what was the picture that you pulled up? Yeah, what was your picture that you pulled up?
Well, besides the normal one that you took of me when we were eating at IHOP, and the ones from MegaCon, this one I dragged you to a couple years ago in Lakeland, Florida, at the home of Julia, who runs the Guardians of Gallifrey, in her garage with the control room, console room, and we had Arthur Dykeman. So it's Arthur and I were taking a lot of pictures first. Then you came in and we did this one. So I had chosen the best one.
Nice.
A lot of silly ones, but Christian's holding the the grabber.
I still need to talk about your beret there, Christian.
Yeah.
I just stuck it on his head and that was it.
God, I just found the beret. It was on a hanger somewhere off camera, but and the traveling TARDIS is there, and we were just having a great time. It was just a GOG meeting of the OG, and it was just a fun time. And I forgot what episode they were watching, but I was just too busy hanging around the garage and the TARDIS there. So, alrighty, let's
Wrong
go ahead.
timeline, Christian. I came down vacation and I wanted pictures taken because I brought the outfit. I was like, "Where's Christian? Where's Christian? Where's Christian?" And like 3 of us. So Julia took the rest of the pictures.
Larry, I know you're on a time budget, so we're going to stick with the merch, and then we'll come back and revisit the pictures. So,
Thank
Dave, you are up. What
Excellent.
is your
What do you got?
No, no worries.
I found this.
Oh yeah.
This was in the bag for something else that I had. So I was like, oh, well, that's interesting. But no, I won't show off everything over here, but I've got, why is that not focused?
Oh.
I've got all my role-playing games over here.
Yes, yes.
Is going to focus on me over here? No, it's not.
No.
All right. Well, you can kind of see the logo, which is the spines of the original source books for all the doctors. And,
Yes,
and then you can, but what I've got is
the original. Yes.
the original from FASA.
Got that too.
And it came in a box, and there was expansions to it that came in boxes.
Yes. Yes.
These are not in perfect condition, but I got these from Mark Muncy, our good friend Mark Muncy, as well as the Game of Time and Space.
Yes. Yes.
And so that's kind of my thing is games, right?
Games are great. Yeah.
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 Somewhere in here, I've got. I didn't have a chance to clean up, but I've got like my Time of the Daleks here. There it is.
Oh yeah.
This
The
is
Flux
this
game. Yes.
This one is the easiest to find because most of the licenses for Doctor Who games have expired.
Yes.
Most of them. There's the Magic set, one of the Magic sets.
Yep. Yep.
But yeah, most of the licenses have expired, but they were able to do a final print run of that Doctor Who Flux. Thankfully, so if you're looking for a Doctor Who game, that's the one I always recommend is from Looney
it's
Labs.
still out there. Yeah.
But
Nice.
these are extra fun. I don't know. Do you have any of the games, Larry?
Yes, I have most of them, including the very first game, Dodge the Daleks from 65, War of the Daleks from 75. And I sold a ton of these in the shop back in the day when I had my store. But I've got the original role-playing game and a lot of the modules. I've got, Battle for the Universe. I've got 3 shelves of games. So
Nice.
that's games are great. I've got the Trump playing cards with Tom Baker and a bunch of those. I mean, there were so many games issued throughout the history. Oops, Tom Baker just did a dive off the board here. So yeah, I've got quite a few, but they're fun. I usually take one to Chicago Tardis every year, and on Sunday we play one of the games. So
That's
it's a lot
awesome.
of fun.
Someday I'll make it to Chicago Tardis. And we'll play a game.
Yeah, hopefully this year we have Jodie Whittaker.
Yeah.
So it's that was the big reveal, and so we're expecting a full house this Thanksgiving.
Yeah. It'll be a couple of years before I get down to the States again, but
Mhm.
we'll get there someday.
Sure.
But I know we're running on a time limit, so that's what I've got to show off. Is
Great.
cool
Games are wonderful. Yeah.
Cool
Those
games.
the original FASA game is harder to find now, and getting more expensive when you do find it.
Yeah. And
There is a version 2 was released as well, so there's a second version. Have you
Go ahead.
seen the second version?
I haven't.
Oh, hold the phone. It's just outside the door here.
Hold that tiger. Hold that tiger. Hold that tiger.
This is it right here.
Oh, that version. Yes. No, that I have. Yes.
Oh, good. Okay, this is officially.
I thought you meant there was a second edition from FASA.
No. This is considered the second edition since FASA is the first edition.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I think it looks like it might be focusing better. I moved my camera over again.
Oh, good. Okay.
And so if we switch back to me, no, it didn't. It didn't go better. But that
It's a little better. Yeah, I can see
a little
it.
bit better. But here, these are that same second edition set.
Yes.
This is the first edition of the second edition, Time and Space, and all of the different Doctor source books
Right.
made up a logo.
Yes.
And the newer ones, of course, didn't because they came out with these all during the 50th anniversary.
Yep.
And I got a few of the versions of it over here. There we go.
There
Now
you
it's
go.
there we go.
Yeah.
But there's the starter set
Yep.
that you just showed.
Right.
These are the actual labeled as the second edition of the second edition.
Right.
the newer versions of it, a little more streamlined, and they've got two books here, Adventures in Time and Space, that are this condensed down into classic. One book for classic Doctors, one for the new Doctors, and then this.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Those source books are now getting harder to find.
Yes, especially the David Tennant one.
Yeah.
10th Doctor it was the first one that went out of print. And again, I don't believe they were able to renew their license.
No.
After the 13th, so the 13th Doctor is the last thing that came out from them. There's also a Dungeons and Dragons versions, Doctors and Daleks, and that's what this is. This is the slipcase for it. The 3 books that came out for that.
Right. Yeah. Very, very nice.
So if you're a
role playing game all in one place, that's wonderful.
Yeah, if you're a role playing person, if you've never played all you've ever played is Dungeons and Dragons, look up Doctors and Daleks. You can still find the digital versions if you can't find the physical versions. And they actually use a lot of the Doctor Who role-playing game books. They reference them. So it's while it is still the Dungeons and Dragons rules, it uses some of those other rules and information in these books. And they are the best reference book I've ever came across for each individual Doctor. They're brilliant.
Wonderful. Those are great.
Yeah. That's me.
Well,
I'll shut up now.
Larry, thank you so much. Again, where can people find you?
You can always find me in the Stratus world out there. Just my main channel is on TikTok, where I do a complete tour of the Who Room here. My podcast is found anywhere you get your shows, and we're working on the 100th episode right now, which includes a very special introduction by Mr. Peter Purvis. So he was on my show about a year ago, but that's coming out soon, and we actually talk about the missing episodes, which I know we're still talking about. TikTok, of course, Instagram, Facebook, and DoctorWhoCollectors.com is the website, and I'm on YouTube here too as well. But thank you all. It's been great to be here.
Thank you, Larry. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for helping celebrate our 14th anniversary in existence.
You're welcome. Thank you. Happy to come back anytime you want me.
You got it, brother. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And Gadget, it is your turn.
Yep. I was
You're
about
part
to
of the
show this. I have 2 versions of this. This was on my Acer.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Jeez.
I got a Doctor Who Acer, and it's also on my laptop, which I can't find. I think that's in storage, because fixing an apartment, you put everything in storage, because I have the Christmas ornaments in storage. I have the autographs in storage. So I basically have this in, and since Disney is like around in Perry, so I've got a Perry and a Perry. Get it? If you don't get the pun. And remember, I said I got every version. Take with me if anything happens. I got the USB one where it has little ports and everything. I had this when I was making the ices when we did the cooking show. And anything you find in the house, like this, and then we can't put these on the cars anymore because you get a ticket. But yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they consider they're hiding the number of the plate, because now with these readers and stuff.
Oh God.
Oh, Florida did something similar-ish. Asterisk.
Yeah,
that was confusing.
Yeah, we can't have them anymore and stuff because of New York.
Life.
So it'll sit in the window, but. This one I forgot I even had. I've just found. That's what I'm saying. It's like, sorry about that.
Baby's fishy.
I talk.
Yeah. Yep.
I like babies.
The batteries all died in them, but he made it to England. He went to Newcastle, Durham, Lancashire. What is it with the L? It has the clock tower, like Back to the Future. Lancashire, Cardiff. I think it was in Durham too. I know we went to a bunch of castles and stuff, because I know I posted them on the Facebook page. But yeah, so he's been to New York, upstate New York, I think. I think he's been to Jersey, I think. And England. I don't think he's yet gone anywhere else, But that's maybe changing, depending on what I think the universe is going to be doing.
Since you mentioned the TARDIS in Europe, I'm going to go ahead and pull up your pictures. And Gadget gave me her pictures of plushy TARDIS, and I picked 3 of my favorites. The first one is this one. I've always seen this one floating about. Michelle Knotts.
Yeah, she's the voices of Pokemon. she also works with some of my other friends and everything, and known her for years. It's a funny story how we met, but it's like it's one of those where ex-boyfriends bring you luck and everything. So yeah, she's actually she was friends with my ex-boyfriend's friend who does the convention scenes, and I was friends with another voice actor, and that's how we all like got together and stuff and everything. And we've been friends ever since. Like she's like what is going on with your household? Like she now moved to Texas, but she was originally in New Jersey.
Gotcha.
So yeah, but she's really nice. Like you guys got to hang out with her and everything.
And you mentioned you were in Europe, and here's the picture I picked out.
Yeah, the Doctor Who experience. Yeah, they made me. I actually had the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS sweatshirt on underneath that jacket. But when I went to the door, they said you can bring the TARDIS in, but you can't wear the jacket. So I had to put my because it was a logo. It wasn't licensed through BBC.
Oh my God!
I could wear it through all of Cardiff, but so I had to put on my Sword Art Online jacket on. So I go into Doctor Who with a Sword Art Online jacket, and I had to turn around my bag because my bag also had the Simpsons version of Doctor Who, the 10th Doctor. So they were like literally like anything I had, like you could see the tag even was and everything. Like I couldn't show it because it wasn't licensed. So everything had to be turned around, put a jacket on. They were really strict in there. And I had the crystal, it didn't work. Everybody else's crystal worked, mine didn't work. And I think it was when I'd seen Smith's, or was it? No, I didn't see David's one. So I think I saw Smith's or Capaldi's Doctor. I keep forgetting which one. I think it was Smith when they do the thing. And I got to take the Dalek. I got to fight a Dalek and all this other stuff and a crystal and things. It was interesting. But I like it was fun. I even got to Carter Castle with it. That's where I found the ghost.
Now, the third picture I picked was I saw the picture and I just enjoyed it. It was just something that stood out to me against everything that you sent me. This picture stood out.
Really?
Yeah.
Carter Castle. I was looking
just like the way you were using and looking at everything.
Oh, I didn't even know. The funny part is I didn't even know that was taken. The X took that one. He grabbed my camera and I was just looking out and he just grabbed it. He took the picture.
I liked it. It just it like tells a little story on its own. So I picked that one as well. So
yeah, that one I have in a black and white version as well, and it's like crazy because I didn't even know it was on the camera roll. He just grabbed it and took it. So I was like shocked. So that one, everyone loves that one. I thought I put that in though in the Facebook album.
I don't know. I think
because I even have silhouettes of the TARDIS being in like the castle where it looks like it's looking out the gun ports and everything. And that's the one I also told you when I went to the castle and I got the ghost picture that Muncie's trying to figure out because that was just too weird that I showed the TARDIS and the next thing you know, there's a ghost.
All right. And without further ado, let's go ahead over to the center square and let's bring on the Candyman. Mark, what do you got? I know you have. I know you're loaded, and if it's not covered in ranch dressing,
I actually bought a new. There's a company in the UK. I started releasing ranch dressing, and they just released a buffalo version of ranch by Hellman's. So I don't. That's coming tomorrow, so I don't know what's going on. So the first thing I've showed this before on the TARDIS is this. This is a nice little sonic screwdriver.
Oh.
But I can't see. I can't focus.
11th.
Bring it back up just a little bit.
The 11th Doctor. Sonic. Oh, I now get it. It says 11th Doctor, but it's like from his first episode.
No, it's a misprint.
It's just a misprint. So that's
misprint.
tens.
So that's
technically
10s.
nines.
10s, technically 9. But the only 3 screwdrivers that they listed when this version came out, but someone packed it within the wrong cover. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to buy that because that is absolutely rare. You can't get that.
Yeah, that's a misprint variant.
Yep.
That's cool.
So, and one of these. Does anyone know what that is?
No, what is that?
Think Yeti.
The Yeti, yeah.
The Yeti.
Yeti.
So this was from the original mold. This is a repro from original mold, and it's got Derek Martin and Fraser Hines on it. On the bottom. So that's quite cool. So yeah, I'm not. You can't even buy these. I don't know how I managed to get my hand on one of these, but I've got my hand on one of these. So it just this is what happens in the UK. You start to meet people and they start giving stuff out. One other thing I've got is a canine. Again, my camera's not really good with this.
Oh, who autographed it?
Right. Okay. So I was at a Star Trek convention. So what? Okay.
Because that's where you get a canine from. It's a
Naturally,
Star Trek convention.
as where you get your, as all good Doctor Who stories start. I was at a Star Trek convention.
I know this is weird. Okay, so I will explain the story. Okay, so like Gadget said, sometimes the UK can be stickler for rules. Yeah, and so I was at this Star Trek convention, and they cannot sell anything else apart from Star Trek. Apart from a couple of vendors were not obeying by these rules, and I found a canine at a Star Trek convention. I was taking my dad to it because my dad loves Star Trek. And I was walking around, I saw a canine. But even more so, the second signature or the first signature on it, I'm not sure you can see, which is this one down here, was down by Matt Irvin. Because Matt Irvin was at the convention doing modeling designs. So, because it's a Star Trek convention, he could only sign licensed products and charge for signing licensed products. But I've got a canine. That's not Star Trek. So he couldn't sign it and charge me.
So it was a free autograph?
Read between the lines. I can't say this because he told me not to say anything. But if you read between the lines, you can work out. And then I've got the top signed by John Leeson. And one more thing. This is not Doctor Who, but it is Doctor Who. It's a book. I haven't read it because I can't read books. I've got dyslexia. I get through one page. But this is by Captain Mike Yates, Richard Franklin. One of his books he done on it. And it's basically what happened to Captain M, inverted commas, after unit.
Don't you have a reader pen, a C pen?
No, I don't. I don't
Amazon
get along
has
with them.
them.
I don't get along with them because I find it. I might have to invest with something like that, but I struggle just like with the pages.
I have my C pen for reading books.
All right, okay. I could do audiobooks, but I find it's just I don't know how you work with the opening of the pages and getting the pen to read it as well. It's just I haven't got along with it myself personally, but yeah, that might be something I could do. But yeah, so but he was also signed it, so that was one of his last things before he passed away. It was at that convention, so. And I've got a little video clip on Instagram of him before he passed away as well at an event. So those are my little shows and tells. I've got a lot more, but we haven't got all night, so
we might. Last but not least, let's. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, sir.
I was going to say what I tend to go for is the unusual and quirky finds rather than the standard things. I do get the like character options stuff, but if it's something like limited edition, like I got the Dalek in the Union Jack for 50th anniversary, and so anything which is like limited or not normal, I tend to buy those sort of stuff.
Well, let's continue with Michelle. Last but not
right.
least, what do you got, Michelle?
I'm going to bring out one of my first major Doctor Who purchases. I have David Tennant's autograph. I got at a con here in Virginia a couple of years ago. So that is, I have a lot of good memories about this because he was so nice, and my mom is still absolutely smitten by David Tennant. and how he treated us all fan-wise during the signing of that. He was really, really nice. And so a couple of my other favorites is I have 2 of the Build-A-Bears.
Oh, sweet.
So I have the 12th Doctor Build-A-Bear, and then I have the 60th anniversary David Tennant Build-A-Bear with little. So these stay in my room. I have a lot of throughout the house. I have a lot of Doctor Who stuff. I have the 15 Doctors print that I got for free at Barnes and Nobles because I had a Doctor Who wallet at the time. I did have a couple of other TARDISes. I like little tchotchke, so I always had, before I got fired, I always had Doctor Who TARDIS on my desk. I have my little crystal Doctor Who here. I mean, this. I got this at a con too.
That's a crystal?
Yeah, it's a crystal. It's lapis,
wow.
lapis lazuli.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
That's really cool.
So I got that from a vendor. My friend a couple years ago for my birthday gave me a TARDIS wax seal.
Oh, that's awesome.
Wow.
And then I have a couple of prints on my desk here. So when I'm looking out, I have the I'm in my Time Lord error stand, and then I love this little Doctor TARDIS, and then we put my mom got me this little
that is cute.
Brain.
I like that.
And then I also have on my cell phone, my ringtone is the 5th Doctor's theme. And then also on my screen lock and my front, I have the TARDIS.
Oh,
Matt.
So yeah, all through my house, I have little Doctor Who trinkets everywhere.
That's when you really know how deep you're in when you decorate your phone somehow with the TARDIS.
On the back of my laptop, I have a TARDIS sticker that's on the back of this laptop.
Decorate our technology with it between
Yeah.
Cindy with a gadget with her tablet and the.
And then a gadget like this, wrong show, but I have my Apothecary Diary sticker on the back of my cell phone too.
Yay! Meow meow.
My Doctor Who,
Yeah.
meow meow. Doctor Who, meow meow.
No, Dad's gonna kill me if I can't find it. I must have been reading a book with it or something, because that's a $200 item, and Dad will kill me because if I left it at the job when they were doing things, we're in trouble.
I also have a Doctor.
Yeah. No, it's a C pen. It actually goes on the words and reads them out loud to you.
Question to ask all you guys here.
Yeah.
If your shelves are overfilling and they're bowing, what should you do?
Switch the
Dave.
shelf, turn it upside down, and let it bow back down.
Yeah.
Okay. What happens,
You can
what
flip the shelf
happens if the
itself.
bows are going like an S shape?
Then you got water damage, and you're gonna have to just brace it.
No,
I'd say
that's
it might be smarter just to go ahead and, even though it's like aesthetically not perfect, is adding L brackets.
Yes.
And then if that don't work, buy a new shelf.
Okay, because my Doctor Who shelves are starting to bow now.
There, that was like
Yeah.
this guy up here. I realized, okay, Funko's in the center. Go a little low. Oh, then I just added the shelf. Then yeah,
Face a bow.
I mean, I have bookshelves that do that, and I'm like, you're supposed to be a bookshelf.
Just alter up the heavy books, like put the heavies on the bottom of the bookshelf, and then the lighter on the top, and
yeah.
You're on mute, Dave.
You're on mute, Dave. Of course.
I am, of course, I am.
Good.
No, there's a reason my one set of Doctor Who books is sideways, so it takes up less weight on there and holds everything in, rather than putting more books in there. And what? Because that bookshelf is starting to notice. RPG books.
Even
are
then,
heavy.
if you can get a flat beam on the back, like measure out your bookshelf and get something like a piece of 1x and just put it in the back of the shelf and kind of notch it in, that can also help from bowing. So that way it's not just got the two sides on either, the little, those tiny little things that just, are looking at you going, how much trust do you have in me? Because they're only this big. I'm looking at you, IKEA. On either side, if you can get a long strip of 1x and put on the back and just that'll give you 3 points to hold the shelf. Actually, this way would be the back and forward.
Which ones do you get? Because I have the Billy bookcases, and so far they knock on wood.
I have, oh Lord, I have Billy, I have Besta, I have,
Because Sorta is the one that gives me the
Calyx.
idea.
This episode brought to you by IKEA.
Try our Swedish
Not
meatball.
yet.
And
Hey, I
Don.
took a closet unit and made it into a TV unit behind here. People look at it like, what the hell? I'm like, yeah, I took a closet unit and turned it into a TV unit from
I
IKEA.
remember the first days of IKEA when the rooms were like you would walk across the IKEA rooms and the rooms would get smaller and smaller and smaller. It would start off like 1,200 feet, 900 feet, 600 feet. And next thing you know, it's like you're in a tuna can. So
IKEA is a Tardis. Think about it. The IKEA is a Tardis because doesn't he have the same type of rooms?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah. So
And
IKEA is a
only-
Tardis.
And only one bathroom for everything. So-
Yep.
The Brady Bunch.
Speaking
The
of
first
which,
time I ever went to IKEA, I've only been to like once or twice, and it was when I was still living in California. And my mom is famous for when we go shopping of, oh no, I don't need a shopping cart. I'm only going to get one item.
Nope.
And then we're halfway through.
That's how they get you.
and Needs to get a shopping cart. So I'm like the salmon trying to go upriver because it's supposed to be only one direction. So I'm trying to be like the little salmon trying to go upriver, trying to get the bloody shopping cart. Sorry, pardon me, coming through. My bad.
We started something. I don't know if you guys noticed, and I showed you guys in the chat. And there's actually an album called Lessons with Adric, where it's just the meme of the Doctor and Adric looking at each other.
Yeah,
Hilarious.
those are popular.
I think there's like 10 or 12 of them, and then I was just putting them together, and then all of a
Well
sudden
done.
people were eating it. So I'm thank you for the support on that, and I'm hoping to have more as current events really just influence
Well,
what's.
show them how to get to the picture page on Facebook because a lot of them,
Me and Tom are both singing the picture pages song.
No.
I don't have any crayons, but I got a pencil.
The picture page with you.
Mortimer Ichabod
Was it,
marker. Anyway,
did
sorry.
he have that magic pen that went.
Mortimer Ichabod marker.
Mhm.
And now we just showed our ages.
Oh my god.
I had Harold in the purple crayon, okay?
Anyway,
Mhm.
I guess it's my turn then. So there's some merchandise that we had that I've obtained over time that wouldn't say it's directly Doctor Who, but it was influenced by Doctor Who, and it's actually made by the fan base. So I've forgotten. I feel so bad because we never really had him on yet, and I didn't even read the book. So to Bruce McGill writing this book, The Iconic Time Box. I like. Yeah, this was made by a fan. He actually lives in Florida, and he gave me this book, and he goes, "Let me know when you want. Come on." I haven't had a chance to read the book, and I still to this day haven't read the book. But I wanted to show you that this does exist out there, and he wrote this as a fan
Fanfic.
for Doctor Who fanfic. Yes, so that's a thing. And I don't know. I think you were part of the interview, Melanie, and I think Dave. I don't know if you remember this, but this book, "Shut Up and Eat" by Angela Pritchett. I'm trying to get this all in the shot. I saw a few recipes. I tried one, and I have yet to go through this completely. But yeah, if you ever find this is the unofficial Doctor Who cookbook made by fan Angela Pritchett. And I don't know if she's still selling these or not, but it was an interesting find because you can actually see recipes like the mini Tardis whoopie pies and Missy's blackberry sage drinks. So you can find
I
some.
forget what recipe I actually did because I did when we did that interview. I actually did.
Oh,
one
that's
recipe
right.
live.
You did.
Yeah, I don't remember
feel
which
like it
one
was
you did though.
Corn chowder, maybe.
Maybe.
Yes, I think it was. Yeah, I think you did. And like I said, I get a ton of books. Whoology.
Oh, yeah, that's somewhere.
This one when we interviewed Andrew Cartmel, script doctor.
Uh-huh.
So
Andrew's a good guy.
What I should have asked Larry is if he had a copy of Yiji's book.
That's a good question. The official Quidditch book. I do have Yiji's book. It's somewhere buried with others. A History of Humankind.
Dave's just gonna reach over and grab it right now.
Well, I
just
can
know it. It's
go
within
for it.
reach.
But this is my prize so far as and I showed this in when I was over with the Daleks, but just happened to be over at Famous Faces and Funnies, and Rick Shea, who runs the place. He goes, "This is discounted," and this is Absam Doc Dalek Killer, which I still think when they talk about spin-offs, this guy truly deserves a spin-off. It's an amazing story. I think, if I'm not mistaken, if anybody wants to correct me in the chats, I think he was kind of the template for Captain Jack Harkness, which he is. They wanted to make a character of Doctor Who, but it would be completely different, where the Doctor is a non-violent person. Absam Doc has a deep and dark history with the Daleks. And of course, I mean, I don't have all the books with me. I'm trying to find them, but there you go, Simon.
Yay.
Let Zygons be Zygons. And got 4 of his books, and there was his signature.
Oh.
Yeah.
The Marvelous Christian Positive Thoughts. And this is 2021. So I don't know. Is he still selling his books? I mean,
I don't.
I think they're on Amazon. I'm not sure.
I think they're still on Amazon. I don't know, because I'm kind of kicking myself because he was going to send me over copies, and I said no. The next time I come to London, I'll get them then and there. And he had said it's a date, and
no, he got mad at me when he found out I was over there.
Yeah.
And without further ado, I think it's time to find out what's in this package.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the? We need a thing that says, "What's in the box? What's in the box?"
I didn't push any buttons.
I didn't do it. Let's see here. All right. Of course, I misplaced everything around here.
Now you can resize it.
No,
What's the name of the company that the Jodie's doctor it wasn't Amazon? What was it? Kerblam?
Those red boxes.
Kerblam, yeah.
Kerblam.
Stay away from the bubble wrap.
Yep.
Oh, the scan your QR code.
It was
Find out where
Chris
you
Chibnall trying to be a Moffat when there. This one was a little bit more harder to find, and I didn't realize how rare it was. But without further ado, now let me show you something before I pull that out.
Boo.
This is Chrissy was telling me about made a shelf for all the Funko Pops that I had. And if you saw, I think it was either the last episode or the episode before that, I finally got the TARDIS. And I found it and got it for a good deal. But there's my Funko collection up there: 4th Doctor, War Doctor, 9th Doctor, 10th Doctor.
Doctor?
What's that?
Do you have the first Doctor? Because it's hard to see. That's why.
Not yet.
Oh.
But I know where he is, and I was planning on getting him, but the way that I had to get him wasn't that easy. But there
He's
you
in
go,
storage
folks.
right now.
He will be. I'm hoping to obtain him very shortly.
Okay.
But there it is, and the companions are on the right with Sarah Jane Smith and Captain Jack Harkness, Amy Pond, and Missy, who are up there. And of course, there's the TARDIS just to do that. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce you to the new person. And this will be... Yes. There he is.
Hi. Nice.
The 11th Doctor. Now, the thing is, is he with the... Oh, yeah, he is with the Fez.
It's the Hot Topic exclusive.
Yeah.
The weirder part is the 11th Doctor straight up, the 11th Doctor just in it without the Fez, is more expensive than this. I still don't understand that.
Could be the Hot Topic. It could be,
But yeah, this is the Hot Topic Fez, and I actually have the 11th Doctor up there as was it Mr. Clever. So he's going to be joining the. So I want to thank my good friend Scott, who inadvertently started me on this adventure of getting Funko Pops. I told him not to get me for my birthday, and now I'm in it. And yeah, exactly. And what was I going to say?
All I got was Papa.
So you're missing one, the first Doctor, and then Paul McGann. You have his, or you have?
Paul has one.
I think he has one.
I'm now looking at that now. Like, does Paul have one?
Let's double check because I know.
I know. And now that Funko is saying they're back on with this, and it's just like, damn it, I need to sell all this because now they're going to lose their value.
Because now they got Shooties, the 10th Doctor coming out of the TARDIS. I'm trying to remember if they did do Paul's. I don't know if it's
no. I'm not seeing it, but I'm seeing some. I'm seeing some good customs, but no.
Yeah, that might be it because they were thinking about it. Because the first Doctor, where did you say you were hunting that down? That's the one where he has just the white hair, right?
Yeah, it was. It's on Amazon.
Was it black and white?
Was it color?
No, I think he's in color. I'm 90% sure.
Oh, don't kill me. I think that's the one Funko gave me at the convention because I know the guys and I think it's in storage. I wish I knew. I would have taken it out so you guys could see it. Oh,
you're right.
Minor
It is
customs.
Yeah, first Doctor's in color. Huh.
It's got the white hair, black suit, right?
Actually, I got this.
Yeah.
Then that's the one I have. Oh my god!
I got this as I could easily say I got this from my job as a gift. So
nice. It could be right off.
Very happy.
You did a good job. Here's a Funko Pop.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
That's how I got the two Deadpools from Comic-Con to come to go to England.
And did we get everybody's pictures?
Nope, didn't finish the pictures.
Oh,
no,
gotcha.
Yeah, because we were trying to speed run when Larry had to.
Yeah, Larry had to go get there. So we'll just.
So the last one I think was the one.
So you got me and Tom's photos.
Yeah. Okay. And you got mine with the one you like.
Okay, so Gadget.
I didn't see Michelle.
Is Mark's in here?
I don't have any pictures.
I sent you a couple. Only two.
Yeah. Did you bring? Oh, Dave's in here. Okay. Why did only these two show up? I know we were having it was having a memory issue. So there we go, Dave.
This is me. We last time I was at MegaCon, we went off to Hollywood Studios, Disney Hollywood Studios, and a lot of time in Galaxyland. So that's the TARDIS on a Dejaric board. I was filming B-roll for a video on Dejaric, which is Hollow Chess that you see in several Star Wars movies. Later in the evening, we also went over and I got one in front of the ship.
The Interceptor.
I got a ton of different photos, and just as an extra bonus, without the TARDIS in there, we had Jess, Faith, and Christian and I.
That was a very hot day. Very, very.
It was.
Hot
It was a good day, though.
It was a good day.
I always hate that you say let's do something after MegaCon, and I'm like, I just asked off of work for so many days, I can't do it. I can't get the extra day.
We'll try again next time. We'll try again next time.
Yeah, but it should be flying out.
Oh my god!
Exactly.
Shut up, Mark.
Yes.
Lord.
All right. So...
That was the end of my pictures. There were so many great ones to choose from, including pictures with Mark.
Here's Mark's. Pictures. Here's Mark's. I found him. Okay.
There we go.
So I've taken Dave and Melanie to this place.
Link
Do you remember what? Yep, it's Link Street. It's
basically... That's still my. Oh, sorry, that's still on my phone. My background. Yep.
It's still my Facebook cover. I haven't changed it since that. Basically, what it is this is street artwork where they're allowed to graffiti on the thing legally, and every time you go to this street, it's always changing. It's always different artwork, and so we decided to put the TARDIS in front of it. It's like, what is it? How would you say? Like 800 yards deep?
Yeah,
at least.
At minimum.
73.
Yeah, I literally just walk down. There's restaurants and cafes and bars you can go into them, but literally you just sit there and just watch the artists just work and perform. It's just such an amazing vibe. What did you guys think of this place?
It was really neat. The fact that there's a tunnel is kind of cool. You know, you don't get. There's not a lot of places where you have covered streets around here, so that was kind of neat. But all the artwork, all of the cool stuff that was there, kitschy little bars and stuff. We didn't go into the bars, but there was so much fun stuff there. I would love to go back.
Yeah, funny enough, after the day we went, Mark, Amber, Kevin, and I went back there again just to take more photos, and it was already. I mean, some of the art was already gone and repainted over, and I think we went to there was a slug and lettuce across the way that we ended up going to have lunch at. But yeah, because it was just so striking and so neat to see all these artists being told, no, yes, go for it, draw, paint, graffiti, do what your heart is content. And it's so invigorating to see the city go, all right, street art is a thing, give them the space and let other people walk through this and be inspired by this creativity.
Yeah, it's and the thing is, it's not on one of these tour guides. You wouldn't go to what's happening in London. This would not be a place to go unless you knew about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of these sort of places in London where unless you know of it, you will miss it.
It's a hole in the wall.
Yeah. I had been to London, I think, twice before this, and I've never heard of it, never knew of it, except when Mark said, "Oh no, I got a place I need to show you."
It reminds me of Soho and NoHo down here in the city.
Yes,
yeah, there's a tunnel when they go to the 1 train. They do this. Yeah.
Speaking of Soho, you're gonna have to explain this one, Mark.
Oh yeah, so
always getting the girls out there in the UK.
Okay, so but these ain't even English girls. They're Germany, aren't they? Austrian.
I believe, they were German. Yeah,
they're German.
Yeah.
So if you ever go to Earl's Court tube station, if you're going to MCM or not MCM, LCFF, go to the London Olympia, outside of that train station is still one of the oldest police boxes in London.
Oh wow.
So that is a proper police box in London where basically it's used. It's still there. It's not used back in the very early days of Google Maps, and you still can find Easter eggs. You can actually go down the street and go into the Tardis, and it will actually go into the Tardis.
Yeah.
But you have to look through it. But every so often, every 50 year or 50th anniversary or 40th anniversary, you go onto Google and you can walk through it, and you can just literally go into the Tardis.
I've done that. I remember somebody on one of our pages one of our chats had mentioned that you could do that, and I had done that before going, finding the Google location and playing the game and walking around. I didn't know that was this one.
Yeah,
that's freaking awesome.
So if you ever go to Earl's Court, it's worth just stopping out for 2 seconds, and just tap out of the train station just to see this police box. And just in front of you, there's a Doctor Who merch store as well. Not as big as the Who shop.
Mm-hmm.
That was on the other town. I think when I went with Dave, I think we did how many 35 miles across London, there and back.
Something like that. We did
We were
all over the place.
We started on the very east side of London and moved all right across to the west side of London.
And we even back and forth a bit.
Yeah. And I think one of these girls is actually on one of the things. I think the one of the leather jacket is one who kisses the TARDIS.
Yeah, in our theme. In the theme.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember the names. Do you remember the names?
I do not remember their names to save my life.
Shame on you, Mark.
I'm sorry. But it was literally when I was walking around, it's everyone was grabbing it. I was just offering, do you want to take a picture with the TARDIS? And went, yeah. And I think this is the time we took it on when the Elizabeth line first opened. Yeah. This was the first TARDIS just literally on that line as well.
Just opened.
Just opened.
Careful of those German girls, Mark.
Hashtag distracted.
They'll take you in their TARDIS and you'll never.
So yeah, I can't find that scarf anywhere. I've been looking for that scarf.
Oh no. Well, I'm going to quickly go over. I'll bring up the Facebook page, but I meant to pick a couple particular pictures to showcase was just difficult. So I'll try to pull up the Facebook page just to give people a glimpse of what this TARDIS thing is all about. But without further ado, I'm going to thank Patty Hawkins for helping me out with a few of these pictures that I thought were really eclectic, really fun. He got from GalaxyCon, but we'll go ahead and bring those two up first. I mean, I was just loving life. I was just like, you got those two to just drop it
so
all.
cool.
I know. It's like, oh my God. And there's actually a picture
Jedi.
of them. Oh, I thought I had it up here. I guess not. There's a picture of them when they were doing their panel that they were holding the traveling TARDIS. You know, they do that wide thing where they take a picture of the entire audience and they have the audience behind them on stage.
Yeah.
They were holding the TARDIS together. So I'll see if I can find it, but I was just living it. This is the one I'm still loving today.
Yep.
Yeah.
That is your best picture.
That's so
Yeah,
cool.
man.
I was waiting for those two to light it up.
Yeah.
I was like, don't you dare.
Dude.
This one, I couldn't believe I got him to do this. And it just happened to be that there was a Negan cosplay in line. And he just happened to walk by. And I said, could you do this for me? And he goes, sure. So this is how it should have ended. That's the way. And of course, everybody loves this picture.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
The most
That one
stolen
right
picture.
Yep.
I'm sure it is. Yeah, the most somebody, was it 2 or 3 people I know of at least, have made fan art from this.
Yep.
And all I said was, I have no problem you making fan art. Just please let me know, because I might actually buy the thing if you do it.
I
Give
think
me
it's between this one is the most stolen,
Yeah,
and the second runner up would be the one with Amy and River holding it together, because they use that one. That's
They use that
memeable.
one too. And
I
actually,
Jenna's I thought was going to be the next one taken.
one of the very first pictures that I got was, I think I told you the story, is I don't have it up here, but the TARDIS in the ocean, where I almost lost the damn thing because I was taking pictures of it with waves crashing on it. I said, this is really cool. And I had a camera at the time. I had one of those cameras before they put them on our cell phones. And I put the TARDIS in there. And I had to make a choice, either to save the camera or save the TARDIS. And unfortunately, I broke the camera for trying to save the TARDIS. So
You made the right decision.
Exactly.
I managed to get
Well-
ocean pictures with the TARDIS and not destroy my camera.
Oh, shut up.
Just saying.
I went in the Thames and it melt.
Gosh. This one was taken, I think. I forgot where it was.
Yeah, I know where
Yeah.
that's from.
Yeah, because
but
he's in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had all the camera. I know he's in. I know. I forgot, but he wasn't.
It was that other event you were at. It was that other event you were at.
I don't think he was running it though.
No, it was a
think-
different event. It's just that he was part of it
Oh, okay.
because he was the handler for them.
Another picture that everybody
Yeah.
seems to love, and then I just said, okay, this is really the reason why they fought at Cobra Kai. So these two, I was actually then neither one of them knew what they were doing. Just said, just fight over it, and surely enough, there they go. And the last picture that I've took recently was one I really thank Patty Hawkins for, because I never thought I'd live to see the day that this would actually ever happen.
Oh,
Yeah.
But there you go. Susan got to touch it. And we
Yep.
got a picture of Susan. So there you go. So
So who are we
that
missing?
is. Are you kidding me?
I mean, like, who are we like majorly missing?
A major would be
Oh,
Tom.
God, hang on a second.
That's everything for
that's
him is
it, right?
virtual
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Is it share screen? Yeah, it's share
Yeah.
screen.
Ouch.
Oh, David.
I actually thought it was funny that I managed to figure out how to make this icon move. Our little
Wow.
profile picture.
Mhm.
Huh?
I just like it.
The rotating.
The
When
rotating.
did they add that feature?
I found it
Years
by
ago.
accident. I clicked on my profile picture and it said, "Do you want to animate your profile picture?" And I'm like, "Sure."
I'm gonna do it.
And that's what
I
came
think the
out.
Cleese one is also one of your top photos
Yes, the Cleese one.
because you worked for that one.
I had to convince John. John was just holding it and and just smiling next to me. I said, "John, really?" So, and there's actually a photo album of the Team Tardis over here. So if you want to see who's been on it and take a walk down memory lane, there's a photo.
JR's looking at it at Central Florida lovingly on the floor. Just
yes,
that one's great.
Noise.
Yeah, there we go. So everybody, here we go. Every celebrity possible that I can think of is right here in this one album. So, and then we got Tony Curran. Of course, we got the double. Alan Tudyk was the interesting one. So,
he's interesting, all right. Yeah.
Yes. Told these two to fight over with it, Paul McGann and Eric Roberts, and Paul was all excited. He was going like, "Yes, come on, Robert, let's do it." And Eric Roberts is going, "I don't know." Of course, Simon is part of it. I can, if you see somebody who is
George
jumping out
Romero,
to you,
I think.
Yep,
Is that him?
That's George Romero. Just I think the year before he passed.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
You didn't get Stan Lee, right?
I did not. Yeah, it was you know what? I was an idiot because it was one of those times. It's like Stan's going to be at the next convention, and just like hopefully he'll drop his rate of $250. So it's like,
And the funny part is, I met him before I met you, and that would have been so cool if I was able to get him to hold that.
We actually have a guy who
Stan Lee.
Melanie, I don't know if you remember him, Dan Grunden. I think that's his name.
Sounds
he actually ran a Facebook page or something like, "Oh my God, he looks just like Stan Lee." And I got his picture with the TARDIS. And unfortunately,
because he was the comic that was who he would always cosplay. And he was a dead ringer for Stan. And he'd always walk around. He'd always do like Tampa Bay and MegaCon, all those kind of fun ones.
Yep, and he passed away a while ago, but I did a tribute for him.
Yeah, Leo did a huge tribute for him.
Oh my God, look at all these.
The Sylvester, that one was that was at a comic strip. Was not Famous Faces and Funnies?
Not Famous Faces, Coliseum of Comics.
Coliseum, that's it.
I like that.
Like I said, if anybody wants to stop me, I'm just going to slowly scroll. And the funny part about this is when I come up to a celebrity who has no idea what it's like, you want to take a picture of the TARDIS? I actually have my phone ready with all this particular album going like, here you go. And they're like, okay, take the picture. I want to be a part of this. So
yeah.
Gil.
Who?
I said Gil's at Gerard.
Gil Gerard.
Oh, they're squishy with from Walking Dead.
Yep, there we are.
Yep.
Get some squishies in here. Aaron Gray. You got Gil Gerard. Our buddy over here, Kevin McNally. He celebrated a birthday recently.
Jason David Frank. You got with
JDF. You got one with JDF, yeah.
This girl right here, nobody knows or recognizes her, and she lives in Florida. But she actually played Vera Juarez. She ends up getting, unfortunately, burnt alive in Torchwood Miracle Day. And she lives in Florida. Stop it. Rob Schneider, William Shatner. Good God. Oh, if anybody doesn't know her, but you've seen her movie, Cocaine Bear. She was the girl in Cocaine Bear.
Oh, that's awesome.
So she's also a comic. She also writes her own comic books, and she was selling them. You were mentioning him.
Yeah.
Do not pose with it, John. Do not pose with it. And he goes, oh, okay. Boom. That's what came out.
Yeah.
Trying to see who else. Oh.
You got John. You got.
John was like, there's actually 10 photos of John, and he insisted that I take all 10 photos. And this is the best one that he took with the photo of the traveling TARDIS. And there's
I so need to meet him because he actually played King Richard in Robin Sherwood.
Oh, okay. Well, he was a sweet guy.
his panels are absolutely amazing. It's almost like you're going to see a college professor speak at a special engagement. It's so entertaining, and you just are enraptured by his presence. It's just, and he's, just equal parts witty and hilarious and serious and poignant, and just, if you're at a convention with him, if you can get the autograph, get the photo, that's also absolutely amazing. But honestly, go to his panel, listen to this man speak. You won't regret it.
I don't know if I ever told you the story of this particular convention. I'm not going to say the name. I don't want to throw anything under the bus, but this particular convention, the amount of people who showed up was so bad that there were more vendors than patrons at one point. And John felt so bad that they were not making money at the time that after everything closed up, he actually invited all the vendors to line up in front of him, and they could take as many pictures as they wanted with him. He felt so bad for those at this particular convention.
That's classy.
That is very classy.
And he's amazing.
This convention that he was at, one of the vendors told me about this. I was like, Jesus. So I was very happy about that. I really don't know why she had to wear her hair up. I love it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why she had to have the Danishes. I mean, her hair was down. I was just like, holy cow, why didn't they let you have that down? So
Chibnall.
That's Manda. Yeah, Chibnall. Who else is jumping out at anybody?
I'm trying to see the anime.
Speaking of jumping out, I gotta go. I love you all.
Okay.
Happy birthday, TLTT. I'll see you in a bit.
Oh yeah,
Until next time.
We got to shut this down. So anybody have any last minute things before we call it a day?
Nah.
Okay.
we love the traveling TARDIS.
Really, really, really fast. We love the traveling TARDIS. Space Coast Comic-Con, June 20th through the 21st. It's going to be at the Wickham Park Community Center, located on Leisure Way. Get your tickets now, 20 through the 21st. Also, we have
where's the pictures?
Our first convention that we got, Epic Verse. This is going to be the 21st and the 22nd. Please keep in mind that the 21st is a Friday. So if you have to take off from work or anything like that, or just be aware, it's not a Saturday and Sunday. Get your tickets now. Actually, it's free parking, free admission. So you can just walk right on in. And can't wait to do that. This will be the first one that we will be doing in Longwood. Also, we will be doing Legend of the Traveling TARDIS. Oh, why was this put in the wrong spot? I apologize. Let me just mention this. We are going to have a special guest at the booth at Space Coast Comic-Con. We're going to be joined by Athena Finger. Now, if you're not familiar with her, you're probably aware of her grandfather, Bill Finger, who is the creator of Batman. And she will be at our booth joining us at the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS at Space Coast Comic-Con. So if you have any questions or you're a big fan of Batman, you definitely want to see her. Again, she is the granddaughter, the heiress of the Batman.
And her grandfather's sign is over here by Edgar Allan Poe Park.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And of course, join us over at ancientcitycon.com. We will be with the Daleks of Florida, September 25th through the 27th, ancientcitycon.com over at the World Golf Village Resort. Please get your tickets now, and don't forget to book your room. We'll just do this really, really fast. I know we're getting close to the end. So, Reverend Albergon, where can people find you?
You can find me on Gadget Pendragon After Dark Producing, and someday I'll be back to my own personal channel, while Spill the Geek Tea LLC,
Got it. Michelle, where can people find you?
You can find me on Facebook, Michelle L. Hamilton, author, and you can pick up Widow's Weeds, available on Amazon.
Got it. Gadget, where can people find you?
Bronx Comic Con, because with the FIFA World Cup being here, they canceled a few other things that were going on. Anime NYC in August, hopefully. I can take out a loan to go get New York Comic Con tickets because if you saw that page, oh my God, $1,000 for VIP. So and also .com.
Sorry, Candyman, where can people find you?
Well, this weekend I'm going to be at Hearns Arrow, Robin and Sherwood Convention down in Chepstow for this bank holiday weekend. But you can normally find me at my Instagram, cyborgt100_cosplay, and you can find me here at the Legend of Traveling Tardis.
And my wonderful co-host and co-producer, Dave Chapman. Where can people find you?
You can find me all over the internet, here on the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS, of course. Happiness Patrol, first Thursday of every month, youtube.com/@Happiness Patrol Show. And every other Monday on Horses on Film, youtube.com/@Horses on Film. You saw both of those ads during the commercial break, so come join me, give me a subscribe. I won't even ask you to hit the bell. Just give those channels a subscribe, help me out. That'd be great. And of course, my own channel, youtube.com/TheRatHole, DOTCA. That's TheRatHole.ca. But YouTube does not like URLs in their URLs.
Gotcha. And without further ado, folks, don't forget to say goodnight to Simon. Tom, if you want to put him in the corner. Don't forget to say goodnight to Simon. And until the next adventure, Tony, take us out. And we'll see you as we continue to our 28th year of existence. Hopefully more. We'll see. Thank you,
forever.
Folks. And have a good night.
Forever.
Hope not. It's
Hey, we're gonna get on to you.
Until the next adventure, Tony, take us out.
Bye.